Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this new installment of Rifra Experience. We are in our Milan showroom on Corso Matteotti 1. It's the first day of Milan Design Week, a long-awaited event. And it is on this occasion that we have decided to present Rifra's new kitchen model, the Cubevo. Matteo, I leave the floor to you if you want to explain the new design to us.
Thank you, Laura, for the introduction. Certainly the Cubevo kitchen is not a revolution from our existing models, but it is an evolution. We have chosen the path of evolution of an existing model, specifically the Cuba that if you visit our YouTube channel or our website, and you will see that it was rightly presented as a kitchen model with pure design and without any kind of handle or visible groove. So we have all the interior workings at 45 degrees and the doors that go flush with the top, without handles or groove, precisely to allow for push and pull opening. So with a push and pull opener, and so this is liked by the customers. We have furnished several homes and houses. However, as always, in the world of design it doesn't stop. Product evolution does not stop, and so alongside the classic Cuba, let's call it by the original design, we presented this evolution that basically presents a tail to give the option of choice to the customer. The third option, on the other hand, the Cuba with the handle attached. So in this case the customer has three options on which to choose for their preferred kitchen opening. So if a customer likes the extremely clean and extremely minimalist design, they will choose the Cuba with push and pull. If, on the other hand, he is a customer who is also more attracted to practicality from everyday use, he will choose the option with the handle attached to the doors. This is what the new Cubevo kitchen from Rifra is all about.
But we decided to present not only a new design but a new material range.
Yes, we internally have a laboratory called Rifra Lab, where precisely our artistic direction is always looking for new materials, new finishes. We have specialized over the years in material finishes. And now the time has come to present a new material finish that complements our cement, famous cement with which we presented the One Kitchen at the Salone del Mobile several years ago. And it was immediately a great success. And now it's time to present an evolution of textural finishes, and so we're going to embrace the whole world of mortar, which we showcase in this case in these two columns. The difference between cement and mortar basically are the color tones. This mortar we presented in dozens and dozens of different finishes, while cement has a more limited choice of colors, precisely because it lends itself more to black-gray kitchens, that kind of colors these instead. We also propose a warmer range of colors. And then we will make a special video for materials. An in-depth look at materials. This instead is a video dedicated to the Cuba kitchen. And the difference in materiality is that compared to concrete, which is hand troweled, so each panel is hand finished and has a specificity panel by panel, kitchen by kitchen. In this case, the finish remains textural, but we work inside and we don't have robotic painting plant, and so this we say is painted as if it were a lacquer. It's not a lacquer. It's a textural finish called mortar. However, it's sprayed on the panel and not troweled by hand, and so we have a finish that looks and feels textural but doesn't have. Let's say, the classic circular handwork that we find in concrete instead.
Here behind us, however, we have a paneling. We displayed a paneling with the new canapé finish.
Right.
What does this finish look like?
It is a very beautiful, valuable, and interesting finish. A novelty in the world of furniture, kitchen is basically a canvas, so in English canvas. In Italian a canvas, the canvas of Indian hemp, canopy that is resined, resinate to give this textural effect. As we said before, we are pretty well known for the textured finishes available, of course, in different colors, not lighter than this, so then in the next video we will show all the options available. By the way, there's also a black one that's very nice, beautiful, and it's suitable for creating paneling, or it can also be used on kitchen doors, on bathroom cabinet doors, for tables, or on cabinets, on our walk-in closets, in short. The use of this material is transversal, and precisely its task is to make the home cozy, without losing either materiality or design.
We also introduced new natural finishes for our kitchen countertops. Here, for example, we showcase tropical storm marble, but in a polished finish.
That's right, this is just one of the new marbles. We are presenting different ones here in the showroom. You can of course also see them in the Rome showroom or the Locarno showroom or on our website, which will be updated soon with our materials. And Laura, I would like to point out to you that we have also introduced a new wood finish, which is antique oak stained honey with knots. So not only the tops, but we have also renewed the wood range by introducing these very natural, very bourgeois woods. We process them very little to leave room more for the beauty of the naturalness of the wood. So you show the knots, you go to see the woodwork, and it's all because there is a segment of our customers, especially in the United States, for example, where they are very fond of wood kitchens, and we have precisely an international clientele. So we offer different kinds of finishes, from our classic ones of black metal concrete that are much more minimalist and contemporary, to now also a range of warmer materials. And if we go to look at the composition, it ends with the presence of this important, large table, very aesthetically pleasing because as you see the workings are 45-degree machining, so you don't see joints, you don't see thicknesses, and it also provides a tactile experience because the finish of the table is the same as the columns. So the micro mortar that we presented earlier, with which you can do precisely also not only kitchen doors and columns and base units, but also tables and everything else in RIFRA collections, including bathroom furniture, walk-in closets and bookcases.
And it was precisely also an opportunity to present the new interior design of RIFRA kitchens that we see precisely on the Cube Evo.
Exactly. The interiors of RIFRA kitchens that feature black runners as standard with these high sides, with the full extension of course, and then the soft closing, so the soft closing. As for the accessories, on the other hand, we're going to provide accessories today that are aluminum covered in black wood, so they're both durable and offer a nice tactile experience and recall the wood of our kitchens. So here we have the cutlery rack, while in the lower part of the kitchen of this base we can find plate racks rather than pasta racks and, as you see, all finished in aluminum with black wood. In this dresser, on the other hand, we go to find the pot rack. In this case we have a teppanyaki with its related accessories, and here instead we go to present the section dedicated to cutlery and therefore, a cutlery holder, modern design in aluminum coated wood. Maximum functionality that marries the exterior design of the Cuba kitchen.
So thank you, Matteo.
Thank you, Laura. I would like to take this opportunity to remind you that the online design service is now active, which in a nutshell gives you access to the advice of one of our designers on designing your kitchen. So if you are redoing your house, if you are remodeling your house, or if you simply want to change and renovate your kitchen, you can get in touch with RIFRA through the link in the description to this video, and one of our designers will contact you back, and then together with you will study the best possible solution for your dream kitchen and present it to you in a second video call via a 3D project. And of course the corresponding quotation. It is a free service. It's a service that has been very successful because it allows people to talk to RIFRA from wherever they are in the world, because our designers speak fluent Italian, French, German and English, of course, and so basically we have customers all over the world and we then deliver products all over the world.
If, on the other hand, you would like to visit us in person, even following an initial online design, we are waiting for you at our showrooms in Milan, Corso Matteotti 1, but also at our showrooms in Locarno and Rome.
Exactly that. As you correctly said before, there are customers who prefer to do everything online, Customers who want to be followed in the traditional way, so they physically show up from the first appointment to the first visit, to see the product and talk in person with our designers. Or there are people who do a mix of the two, so maybe the first contact is online and then you come to see the design live along with the kitchen. I mean, we are flexible, the important thing is to get in touch. Then a way to follow up in a professional way we find.
Perfect, Matteo, thank you all.
Rifra, Kitchens and Beds, direct from Milano.